Do you know who's responsible for LA's traffic gridlock disaster?
Everything takes 20 to 25 minutes in Los Angeles. That was the joke 8 years ago. And now, everything takes an hour.
It's just too important a matter to just leave to government and transit officials. You need an involved public.
The only tried and true method to reduce traffic congestion is to price the roads.
The voters know that we have to improve it, and they think the only way to do this is just more money. So they get asked for it, and repeatedly we go and spend the money.
Welcome to LA's traffic gridlock disaster.
This is Emmy Award-winning Full Disclosure with Leslie Dutton, bringing you the news behind the news.
California Senator John Moorlach represents the Orange County area, just south of Los Angeles. Like a good neighbor, he cares.
LA County, I would say, as someone who's just been an observer over the years, placed the wrong priority on how to use its transportation dollars and has exacerbated its problems. You know you've hit the LA County border when you're on the 5 freeway going north.
Senator Moorlach is very aware of the politics of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles has been rather active in being a self-help county. That is, they vote for a sales tax increase to work on their traffic infrastructure. Orange County has done the same. We call it Measure M here in Orange County. But Orange County took a very different approach to how it used those tax revenues. We focused on lanes. Los Angeles County focused on trains. And we have data that shows two things. One, that commuters prefer their cars and only 2% actually use the rail. And two, the big tragedy is that even that 2% is declining. People just don't want to use trains and light rail and you name whatever variety. Providing transit of this nature, bus and train, in an urban sprawl is a very difficult task, and we didn't have an existing rail structure like Europe. Europe was rail from the get-go before cars were invented. We're backwards. We're trying to figure out how to do rail after. And it'll never pencil out.
The people making transit decisions are working hard to create bike lanes, taking away lanes from cars.
Big mistake. Righteous idea. I mean, it would be great if we could all ride bikes and it were safe. We have like the country of the Netherlands, which has just been very successful, but it's been a cultural thing for hundreds of years. I mean, ever since the invention of the bicycle, it's just been there. And so when you travel through Amsterdam, you're gonna find bike racks like there's no tomorrow, you know. But here in Southern California, if you own a bicycle, it will probably be stolen within a few weeks by homeless people who will then take the parts and start doing something and reselling it somewhere else.
He's convinced that the funds provided by LA voters are being wasted in a futile effort to force people out of their cars.
LA has really been mismanaged, and you can see why they keep asking for voter approval of self-help sales tax, but it's going into a black box.
He seems to be ridiculing the transit agencies in Los Angeles County.
We've got a really awkward cultural problem here in Southern California. So I want to applaud Garcetti for chasing that windmill.
But LA Mayor Garcetti is promoting his Vision Zero, where he is actively promoting green transit. In his opposition to the extension of the 710 freeway, he claimed that expanding freeways is not in the future of Los Angeles. Instead, he's dedicated to forcing people to find alternatives to cars. We will continue to explore the problem here on Full Disclosure in an upcoming edition of LA's Traffic Gridlock Disaster.
Be sure to watch the next episode to see why traffic gridlock in LA is getting worse.